Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy, Jevin, and look y'all, today I'm finally back. Today we got a lot to talk about, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You already know the drill, glove motion, all 225 chat. Man, that like button is free. Let's try to get to the goal of 5K subs. Let's get 100 likes on the video. Now look, a lot of y'all been spamming me, asking me, do I know what's going on in the 2K community? How do I feel about it? I want my take on it. Okay, here we are. And there's a reason why this video is gonna be titled 2K is allowing cheating at this point. And we're gonna talk about the 2K League return and all of that BS, right? So basically, if you guys haven't been knowing that people are still cheating on the game, whether it's people boosting with account sharing, whether it's people zenning or using Titans, they're breaking rules, right? And basically, it's getting bad because you would think instead of 2K putting their foot down, they're just doing, they claim they did something about it, but it just looks bad, and we have evidence of it, right? So we fast forward. Y'all can read that if y'all want to. We can fast forward. Enzo is one of the people on the leaderboard, right? Where there's cash out to Enzo's, they're on the leaderboard. It was rumors that he was one of the people that got banned. So everybody was like, okay, 2K finally did something. And then we got this leak, right? Somebody took a screenshot, I guess that was close to Enzo, right? And it was on his Snapchat. And he basically posted, Twitch stream in 30 minutes, we're unbanned, stay quiet, and that's what happens. I knew this issue wasn't making any pretty much, sense, right? Then you had It's Evan, who I've been told y'all, him and Stacks need to go, in my opinion. They're just not good for the community. He says, if you restart the game, you should be able to enter now. This did not have anything to do with what we talked about over the phone. Nothing I can share about that yet. I see multiple red flags, right? Because one, when we all saw that TOS thing that they announced, whether it was what they announced at 2K23, everybody that agreed to it, it's like they all knew what the rules were. So when you say like, oh, what's had nothing to do? We talk about on the phone. I'm just seeing a lot of red flags. I mean, private conversations. What are we talking about? Then this is gonna get worse, right? Because Enzo posted, I guess, on his TikTok, right? He tried to basically say, okay, these guys using Zens. This is what they're using, y'all. And I have the clip for you if y'all want to hear it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it out for y'all.
I am using a Zen in NBA 2K26 for the very first time. Come check this out. Look at this. Come look at this. Just came back from basketball. Look. Brother, what the? This shit is an auto green. What the? Look at this Zen right there. Zen, bro. Insane, bro. This is how motherfuckers are playing 2K. This is disgusting. I have not missed a shot, bro. I am literally 100 for 100. What? Oh, I just missed my first shot with a Zen. How am I missing shots with a Zen? I'm garbage. Hey, there we go, green. So this is what's ruining NBA 2K26, bro. Wow. Hopefully you cheaters are having fun, man. This little shit right, I'm gonna take this bitch with me.
And you wanna know what's disgusting? This right here is disgusting. Now, what makes this a bad look, right? Because it's one thing to have the device, but have it plugged in and showing that it works and you're using it by saying, oh, this is what people are doing. This right here should get you banned for good. But here's the thing, and what I notice is this, y'all. And I'm gonna cover this all in a minute, right? I feel like 2K doesn't want to permanently ban the Enzos or the cash outs simply because they feel like they will be losing money. And that's why I said this is disgusting, because clearly rules are broken. And then it gets worse from here. I'm gonna show y'all. It literally gets worse from here. So after that, we have Enzo. Another video he posted on his TikTok, right? And shout out to the 2K Central because they be posting these clips, right?
Hey, 2K26. Yes, the rumors are true. I was account sharing in NBA 2K26. That's why I am not a Legend 3 anymore. They took away all of the rep that my account shares got. And now I am a Legend 2 at 11%. But the reason why people like Dadless and K-Dot and anyone else who was banned on these leaderboards for 2 weeks, the reason why they got banned is because they were doing a ×2 rep glitch, okay? Account sharing has been a normal thing in every single 2K, every single year, and the only reason why I did it this year was because Slum was doing that stupid glitch, and now he's off leaderboards, but now we're chilling. A lot of people are wondering why I didn't get a 2-week ban. Well, I'm not a center. I'm not a ×2 rep glitcher. All I did was have someone on my account when Slum was doing the times to Red Village, bro. And I understand. W2K, thank you for not giving me a 2-week ban. And like I said, I have no control of what goes on in the 2K headquarters. I have no power to get my account back. They didn't invite me to community day. They don't fuck with me, okay? I'm just a realist. They might fuck with Cash Out, but they do not fuck with me. So do not say it's favoritism.
Gang, isn't this the same? You're the same person with this, right? You cannot tell me it's not favoritism. Bro, this right here alone should get you permanently banned. Then he admitted in that video that he was cheating, he was breaking rules. Now, if you don't understand what this means, it means, let's say you're playing the game all day and you want to still grind and still try to chase the legend stuff. Somebody else will go on your account and try to, no life the game and, just keep your, I guess your rep up to par or whatever it is, right? That's what it is. This is not meaning somebody can just test the game out and that's it. There's two different things, right? Now, y'all might be asking me, well, Jamin, why does it matter to you? You don't really play 2K. You play Madden. You're right. But when y'all are all spamming me in my DMs, asking me, have I seen this and how do I feel about it? That's why I'm just covering, because I'm breaking all this stuff down to y'all. I already told y'all people were going to cheat. I've been saying this before the game even came out. I said the game is going to be ran by cheaters. Did I not tell that? Okay. Now, let's talk about this as well, because Jai Bridgeworth, right? I'm going to give a shout out to. He's been saying for weeks, you could argue months, that he knows Cash Out and the Enzos have been cheating, and they just won't admit it. And we got proof, another, video proof, 8K Ultra, right? Blu-ray of Cash Out admitting he was cheating as well. Now, if I can find that clip, where can I find that clip at? Let's see here. Yeah, I done been in these same spaces, by the way, too. Let me see if I can find the clip, y'all. So right here.
All rep for people. They just cleared out all rep for people that did account sharing. They banned people from doing exploits.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You were account sharing.
Yes, they took. Yes.
I like
that boy Ja was like, thank you. Cause Ja been saying this stuff for weeks. Like he knows they were cheating. So here's my thing, 2K. If these guys are admitting, yeah, hey, we did break the rules, why are they not permanently banned? Anybody else would receive bans for good. But this is where I said favoritism. Now, then we got to talk about this 2K League stuff. Now, if I can find these clips as well. You had Naomi go on her stream, and you already know how I feel about the female content creators in 2K community, right? So we're not going to cover that. But she went on live, and she basically covered about what the 2K League is now and why it shouldn't be receiving the hate it's receiving, if I can find that. So here we go.
Of the culture. I need y'all to just relax a little bit. I need people to just relax and just have fun. That's the problem. Y'all are not trying to have fun. Just have fun. It's a game. Can you just laugh? Can you not try and be stressed out 24/7? This NBA 2K League is about having fun, entertainment. When you get to play with celebrities, you get to play with real NBA players. Have some fun. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Instead of just hating on it, because hating is not going to do anything. It's still in the works. The money has already been spent. Let's be real. So just enjoy the league. Just have fun. Find something to enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, then don't watch it. But I'm pretty sure with the variety of creators, the variety of NBA players, the variety of celebrities that they're going to get, there's going to be some part of the NBA 2K League that somebody's going to enjoy. The NBA 2K League is meant for everybody. It's not meant for just NBA 2K fans. It's not just meant for basketball fans. It's meant for sports fans. It's meant for fans of the culture.
Now, J-Man, how do you feel about that? You want to know how I feel about it? How can you expect other people to say, oh, let's have some fun, when you can't even play the game solo and leave a game without receiving a 30-minute or 60-minute ban on the game? But hey, let's continue though, right? Because I'm gonna put this all into one in a minute. But yeah, she also had this to say as well.
For the NBA 2K, but anybody can play in the 2K League. Y'all have to understand, anybody can play in this 2K League. Think of us as team captains. But you all are gonna help us or represent a team to help us win. That's literally it. But literally, I've been on Twitter just looking at things, and I'm just like, yo, y'all are taking this the wrong way. If y'all wanted to be competitive, which I see people on Twitter talking about, if y'all wanted to be competitive, join the league. If all the competitive people join the league, then if that's what you're looking for, that's what you can look for. I think it went over people's head that anybody can join the league. So if you want to be in the league and you want to make it competitive, then bring your competitive spirit. Easy. It's just gonna be a little twist and turns. You're not gonna be able to come and play with your ISO 99 3-point build, 99 3-point, 99 ball handle. You know, the league is switching it up. We got challenges. You might have to play a game with your eyes closed.
So you're basically telling me you turned it into a trolling situation, right? So it went from being a competitive league to trolling pretty much. At this point, here's my take on it, y'all. Put the fries in the bag, man. I mean, it's just not it, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. Nobody won't be watching this 2K league. And I rock with Jesse because Jesse's the commissioner, if I'm correct. Nobody is going to watch this 2K league. I don't care how many athletes, rappers, you know, groups of people that you put on here, artists. Nobody is going to be watching this. This is going to be another snooze fest, okay? That's why we got my boy Patrick Starr on the screen. If you see that, this going to be you on the screen. You watch that 2K league. I'm not even trolling. I'm being for real. It's just like being in school, y'all. It's something boring. You're going to be like this, dozing off. Slump, okay? Now, let's put this all into one. Because y'all know me. Y'all know how I get. I like to break things all into one. Let's start off with the cheating stuff. I want to say this to Evan and Stacks as well. This is why I've been saying both of y'all just need, at this point, you got to move on. Because every time when I see y'all names pop up, it's never nothing really good. Like when I seen they said that, oh, they did something against the people that were breaking the rules. I was like, nah, something don't seem right. I went to the replies, and that's when I found that screenshot. And I was like, okay, like, so if this guy's having conversations with, it's Evan, he clearly has connections with people that work with 2K. It's like, so it's like almost like 2K knows what's going on, but they're like, hey, he's been doing it for the last 2-3 years, so it doesn't really matter. No, when you made the TOS stuff, everybody was aware of the rules. I don't want to hear no excuses. This is why people zen. This is why people cheat, because you don't make an example out the people that are doing it. Half the people on the top 10 leaderboard are cheating, whether they're doing it or they're running with cheaters. Like when we played that clip where it's Evan and Stacks were in the city and they heard about a so-called crew, they knew they were known for cheating, and they laughed about it. So I'm not surprised that all of this stuff is happening because 2K, I've been telling you, they allow this BS to happen. So when y'all are having people, these people are zenning, they're using Titans, 2K is allowing it because instead of them putting their foot down, they sit there, they don't do nothing about it. A 2-week ban ain't fixing the problem, gang. Let's keep it a buck. A 2-week ban is a slap on the wrist. That's not fixing the problem here. And that's one thing that irritates me because it's like, bro, we've already seen this story for the last 3 to 4 years. And when it comes to the 2K League returning, bro, I'm going to tell you what's going to kill the 2K League. They're going to bring like a Drewski on there or somebody that's like, you know, famous, whether it could be a rapper or even an NBA player. And they playing the game. And they actually might rock with 2K and they might be like, bro, this game is ass. And then they gonna shut it down because it's gonna be a bad look. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm telling y'all because that's what's gonna happen. That's just like when they had Ty Lil and they invited Ty Lil and he went up there and he said what 2K needed to do. And they kind of like shut it down and didn't want to they tried to delete what Ty Lil had to say. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna invite somebody. And like a Drewski, for example, he gonna be terrible at the game, and he gonna be like, bro, like, man, what the hell am I playing? Like, what is this game? And it's gonna be a bad look, and it's gonna be trending, and they gonna have to shut it down. To me, you can't try to make. First of all, we know how the game. And I told you when 2K touched the game, when they make changes to the game, they break other things with the game. Like y'all, like I see a lot of people saying the game is now slower and things like that. Well, that's what happens when they continue to touch the game. I've been telling y'all that they break something else when they touch the game, when they patch the game, right? So my thing is, how do you expect people to want to laugh, have fun when you can't do that on a regular basis playing the game? You can't do it. You cannot chill, laugh, have fun, play your music, and relax. No, because you got to deal with BS in the game. And by the way, I understand they took RNG out of shooting. RNG is still in the game. We already should have knew that, right? Like 2K we already knew they were running it back. But I want to cover this stuff as well. Like I said, shout out to Job Bridgeworth in the 2K Central, because Job been doing these spaces for a long time, and 2K Central, they've been covering this stuff as well, right? So I'm gonna give a shout out to them as well. I know I said it before, but I just want to make sure they get their credit, because Job been saying that Cash Out and Enzo been cheating. I didn't give Cash Out shout outs on this channel, right? But I told y'all, if he was cheating, right is right and wrong is wrong. If he was cheating, he should be banned. Okay, that's just what it is, right? clearly both him and Enzo just admitted, and then we saw Enzo. We didn't see it because I didn't show the video, but I played the video. This brother was testing out a Zen and saying, "Oh, this is what people are using." So he clearly has the device, right? It was plugged in. It was showing you it was plugged in, right? It's just disgusting at this point. And some of y'all have the audacity to sit up here and continue to say, well, what's the content creators' fault, Jay? Like, you content creators ruined the game. No, you can't. When 2K, I just showed y'all evidence and proof, 2K allows this BS. It's Evan unbanned Enzo. What more evidence y'all need to see? And we know Evan's not a dev. He got him unbanned, though. He said you should be unbanned. If you close up and load back up the game, you won't be banned, right? So I don't want to hear y'all got to dead that it's the content creators' fault, bro. All I get on here to do is voice my opinion and move on. I told y'all, yes, there's been things that I request that they probably did that it didn't work out, like skill-based matchmaking. They gotta take that didn't work out because they still have this stupid ban system in the game. So yes, therefore, there's things in the game that people actually didn't work out. But what about now? What about how the game is now? Like we've seen the same story the last 3 to 4 to 5. You could argue 6 years, right? People wonder why the game is dying. People wonder why it's just full of what a bunch of cheaters. Because 2K will never put their foot down. Not kidding. My thing is, well, my educated guess is they feel like Cash Out and the Enzos are spending money on the game to where if we permanently ban them, we're gonna be losing money, right? So and that's what 2K's about right now. They're about, instead of the actual sport, they're about money. And I told you that's what's killing the game, really. When you take your focus off of the sport, off of really what should be the main focus, and you put it onto, money and microtransactions, it's gonna kill the experience of the whole thing. And that's what's really been going on. That's what I'm saying. When the 2K League died out, you wanna know why the 2K League is dead? Because the gameplay was bad. And not to mention, nobody cares about being the best player anymore. And like, when I mean by I say that, like, that doesn't really hold weight no more. It only holds weight when the gameplay was good. Like, when the gameplay was good, people probably wouldn't mind watching the 2K League. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just, watch this for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go chill and watch this. But when the gameplay is bad and horrendous and, is disgusting as it is, like, nobody cares to watch it. And that's what I said, I need to put the fries in the bag with that. They really do. Okay? So if you ask me, that 2K League lasts about a month and it's gonna be popped, because nobody's gonna care, bro. I told you it's gonna take for one athlete, one comedian to be a part of whatever episode they doing and say, bro, this game ass, and they gonna try to shut it down. Like, oh, what you mean? You trolling right now? This game terrible, fam. Like, and they gonna try to act like the person didn't say that and act like they was showing. No, they ain't trolling, bro. They not trolling. This game, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. This game will be free, and there's a reason why y'all see me play Madden, okay? And I'm tired of explaining myself, right? Because I told you I don't even play this. I hop on, like, all of this. So y'all see in the background is what, from season 1? Like, it's just old footage. Y'all know the game I play is Madden, right? But like I said, we cover this stuff, so I have this stuff in the background for y'all. But like I was saying, we all know how this stuff plans out. So a lot of y'all that's been wondering why you're seeing a lot of people zenning and people using Titans, you're gonna see a lot more of that, because 2K refuses to put their foot down, and they won't accept and make real changes. They're still focusing on bringing back a 2K League. They're still putting all of this, what I kept telling, this extra stuff in the game that nobody cares about, right? To the person that keeps DMing me asking me about why won't they take out skill-based matchmaking, because they don't understand the online experience. They don't get it. Like, for years, people were saying, skill-based matchmaking is needed because that's how bad randoms were. But the real fix was them just to take status out the game, right? Take the ban system out of the game for quitting games and remove status. Because the reason why I've been saying that is because that's why people were saying they needed skill-based matchmaking. They didn't want to be paired with the so-called black plates or brown plates. So how do you fix that? You take status out the game. You take out the ban system out the game for leaving games, because if I have an A- or if you have an A+, you shouldn't get penalized because you were on the court with somebody who had a D teammate grade. You can't control how they play. But again, that's what happens when you don't really understand the online experience, and now people are saying they can't get games because of skill-based matchmaking, because whether you're purple or red player, whatever they want to call it, it takes forever to get a game, and then it's a sweat fest, and people don't want to get on the game, have forehead to the monitor, and act like it's the NBA finals every single time. They just want to chill and play the game, which I get it, right? But my thing is, they should have just removed status, bro. That would have killed all of that skill-based matchmaking BS. Just take status out the game. Nobody would have cared about it. And another thing as well, somebody said, why is it every single year, because I'm reading comments now, why is it every single year we have the same hairstyles, but they're focusing on adding piercings and all of these, what does it say? All of these piercings and colors to the game. Because 2K's, they're trying to make the game into like Sims. I've been telling y'all, bro. I've been telling y'all this. Instead of them focusing on basketball, they're trying to make it like Sims. And yes, the hairstyles is a laziness. They could have had way better hairstyles. I mean, we done seen NBA Live. NBA Live had a bunch of crazy hairstyles in the game. But it's about what 2K cares about and what they're focused on. And I've been telling what they focused on. Again, a lot of y'all keep commenting on this video I made when I said they need to remove the rec. A lot of you clearly don't understand why I made that video, and you clearly didn't watch it, because I'm still getting comments of, bro, getting rid of the rec would just, like, I would never play it if they did that. Like, there's a reason why I'm saying get rid of it. I'm tired of explaining myself. So at this point, y'all just gotta go watch the video. Like, I'm tired of explaining myself. Like, it's just like we talk about, I told you the game was going to be ran by cheaters, but when I was saying that, you know, you're just a hater, you're just hoping that happens. No, I mean, I'm telling you what I see this. I see this happening, okay? This isn't somebody that just wakes up with just hate. It's the truth. And when I showed you today, what's another video, was evidence. The fact that Enzo and Cash Out both admitted, yeah, they did break TOS. They were breaking rules, right? And 2K did not permanently ban them. They get a slap on the wrist, right? And then not to mention, you had Enzo testing out a Zen device, plugged in, video, 8K, showing you. It's like you would think it's rage bait. But it's like, I feel like he's doing, because he knows 2K not going to ban him. He knows, like, oh, I'm not going to get banned. I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to ban me. And he talk about some, that's what happens when you do good things. Like, no, that's what happens when you got connections, and it's called favoritism. That's what that's called. Because anybody that's breaking the rules, everybody should get the same consequence. There shouldn't be no, well, yeah, we're going to ban you permanently. We're going to get these other 2-week bans, right? Or we're just going to drop the rep by a couple. Like, no, if you break the rules, you suffer the consequences. There shouldn't be no free lane here, free lane there, right? Now, my take on this is, I'm gonna say this as well, because I had somebody also say, can you dive more into the conversation about females when it comes to the 2A community? Again, because people, and again, here's my thing. When I say this stuff, it's like people be having their emotions, and my thing is, y'all be emotional for a woman that you'll never meet in your life, right? That's what's funny to me. People be so quick to defend the women in the 2A community, but the same women that y'all would defend will probably get y'all for harassment, because the stuff, I did my research, the stuff y'all be typing in their chats, it ain't real, gang. Y'all just be in there gooning. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all be in there gooning, okay? And that's it. Like, that's all y'all be doing. I did my research. I done told you, me and T, we know what's going on, right? But more to dive into that, is y'all, another person kept asking me about it. What I'm basically saying is, and I understand that, women can't control a lot of this stuff, but some of them know what they're doing, okay? I was on TikTok last night, and I don't even be on TikTok. The stuff I saw on TikTok, you would have thought it was OnlyFans. I mean, everywhere I slid up, it was live streams, just nothing but just a lot of crazy stuff going on, right? Now, my thing is, y'all be like, well, J-Mid, like, you a dude, what's wrong with that? Here's the thing, it's one thing about being a dude, and there's one thing about, it's a certain platform for that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? If you're on these platforms doing those type of things because it's going to attract a certain type of audience, you can't tell me that you have a real community. No, you have a gooning community. A lot of these females in the 2A community have a gooning community. They don't have a real community. I know y'all laughing at that. Like, bro, a gooning community is crazy. It's the truth, though. Look in the comments. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The next time you go to a female content creator's live stream that's streaming any sports game, look at the comments. Even I done been in females chats that don't even have a face cam. The dudes still be typing like they gooning in there, fam. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm telling you what I know, what I seen. It's to that point. So that's what I be saying. Don't be trying to, I don't need people trying to tell me I'm jealous. Because jealous about what? I don't want to stop people watching me. But that's what the audience majority is. Dudes that's just being there gooning to them. Right? So that's why I be saying majority of the females into a community, their audience ain't real people, bro. It's like a bunch of NPCs who are 9 times out of 10 married or something like that. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, but that's what I was basically saying. It's just not real love and support. Like, their community is a bunch of people that's just being there gooning to them, right? So if you didn't understand what I was saying, maybe you'll understand that, right? And you'll probably have people in this video right here say, once again, I'm jealous, or, you know, I'm just upset that they get more attention. No, I told y'all, the attention that they're getting, I don't want that, you know, watching me at all. That's not even that's people that need help. That's not somebody I would want watching me or a part of my community at all. Okay, so that's just really what I'm saying. And like I told you, this stuff is old footage. But like I was saying, bro, 2K, for them to be overall better, because obviously and Rockstar, y'all really let everybody down once again, bro. How do you delay GTA once again? Like, it's just absolutely unacceptable at this point. At this point, just keep the game, Rockstar. I know I'm getting off topic here, but GTA, Rockstar, just keep the game, bro. Just keep it, bro. I mean, there's no way it take this long for a game to drop. Like, if GTA 6 taking this long, how long you think GTA 7 gonna take? I mean, we gonna be pushing 50 by the time that game drop. I'm in my 20s. And I'm like in my barely 20s, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? For anybody y'all try to call me old, I'm barely in my 20s, y'all. But like I was saying, when it comes to this 2K stuff, y'all, if y'all want the game to be better, like I said, voice your opinion. Don't be scared to speak on how you really feel. Even with this community stuff, I'm telling y'all, like I said, I don't care what female see this video. I'll tell it to them. I don't have no, bro, but that's disrespect. It's not disrespect when it's the truth, and they know it. They know the type of audience they got. Like I told y'all, I watch. There's a lot of 2K. There's a lot of female 2K content creators that I watch. They will tell y'all, yeah, J-Man not that type of person. I'm not. If I watch you, if I actually rock with you, I'm not in there. One thing, like, yeah, man, I like what I see. Let me give her 5 subs. You know what I'm saying? Let me give her 20. Let me give her 50. Like, that's not what I do. Once I hit that follow button, it means I actually rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, when y'all hit that follow button, y'all don't rock with the creator. Y'all rock with the looks. And that's what it is now. Like I said on TikTok, I was disappointed when I went on TikTok last night. Very disappointed, because I don't even be on TikTok. But the thing, you would have thought I was on OnlyFans. Like, that's how bad it was. And like I was scrolling, right? It got to that point, y'all. This girl she on live stream in the shower. Like, fam, you on TikTok doing that? And trust me, yes, I'm gonna do it. I love girls, but like, that ain't the platform for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is nowadays. It's all about money. It ain't about personality. It ain't about whether you have love for the whatever type of content that you're doing. It's about, how do I make this money and how do I make it quick? Whether I gotta show my body, that's what it's about now, and that's what's bad about it. And like I said, there's a lot of these women, they know what they're doing. They know how to attract a certain type of audience, right? They know how to do it. And some of them, like I said, that's why I'm trying to tell you, don't try to tell me they got a so-called real community. And the way this only got brought up is because when I made a video, right, you had some people try to say, well, J-Mid, don't get jealous because they have a bigger community than you. I'm like, bro, they really don't, if we're being real. The people that are so-called part of their community, like I said, they be gooning, okay? That's how this really all got brought up. And then not to mention, in that video that I made, I literally said I have no hate towards women. It's just the truth of what's really going on. And I told you, at this point, the world we live in, money talks. So there's not gonna be really nobody getting really canceled. And I'm talking so fast. That's why I told you, ain't nobody perfect, bro. I'm talking so fast. That's what happens. But like I was saying, the way this world works right now, it's like nobody can't really tell you nothing. Like, if you making a bag for it, like you making money, like nobody can't tell you nothing. So you might be saying like, well, why won't they get canceled for it? Because it's all about money. That's why. You making money, nobody cares. Nobody can really tell you nothing. But like I said, the thing is, like, how are they making the money? Is it because of personality? Is it because of, you know, the game that they're playing, the type of love they have for the game, being competitive, whatever it is? It ain't none of that nowadays when it comes to female content creators, bro. Like, even the Naomi girl, if y'all have time, the next time she go live, look at her chat. When the next time she goes stream, because I done been in her stream before and I didn't see in the comments, right? The next time she goes live streams, go to her chat and read the chat, bro. I done did it before, and I'm pretty sure she knows it too. But I mean, I'm just telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna just say something and just, yeah, I'm gonna say something that I just heard. No, I show y'all evidence like I did in this video. I showed y'all evidence and proof on what we was talking about. We talked about how 2K, once again, they're allowing the cheating, right? And I told you the 2K league, to me, they just need to give that up. But when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to the female stuff, I don't even want to, there shouldn't even be no debate with it, because I've already showed y'all proof about that stuff, bro. I done showed y'all proof. And if y'all want proof alone, you can go look at it yourself. You can go look at it yourself. I'm telling you. Now let me get to another comment, right? I ain't something now. See, you're just bashing the women. And then you really, when I made that video, and I think I banned that dude. That dude gonna talk about some, well, sex sells, so you can't really get mad. Like, bro, that's the problem nowadays with content creation. When has that ever been? That shouldn't even be in the content create. That shouldn't even been the content creating category. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of world we live in today. It's all about money. You see what I'm saying? So let me continue here. We have a comment from Doctor Complain a Lot. LMAO, my dog, I gotta make a video on you because I see the passion, but the approach is bad. I'm an old head. Let's chop it up. Gang, I will fry you in a debate. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta make a video. We can go in the Twitter space and have a debate. We can do it live. No care. I'll fry anybody that wanna have this debate with me, because I got evidence and proof what I've been talking about. It's one thing to chop it up and you know, say this and that. Where's the evidence at? You know what I'm saying? Where's your proof at? Where's your evidence of you trying to have this conversation? We can do that. But my thing is, there needs to be proof and evidence on what you're saying to me. Because I done prove time and time the things that I'm saying over and over again. I have facts and evidence on why I'm saying the things that I'm saying, right? I done showed y'all breakdowns on why I say it's an old head issue when it comes to the game. And I'm gonna say it once again, the old heads are fucking trash. A lot of you old heads that were, and let's keep it a buck. Don't even try to hide, don't even try to run, bro. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of you old heads, right? Y'all was saying, bro, they need to take the fades out of the game. It's a lot of cheese. Now I was saying they needed to, like, the fades were like OP because they were. But a lot of the oldest were saying take out the fades because it's just a bunch of cheese in the game, and that's not basketball. They listen to you, gang. Some of y'all are still trash. I don't even play this game like that, and I can get back on the so-called account that I have access to and go for 30 if I wanted to. You see what I'm saying? Just because I don't, like, I'm not, like, and it's not even about being good at the game. It's about just understanding the basics about your build. A lot of y'all are just trash. Garbage. And T is my witness. Y'all old heads need to give up the game, fam. And I understand that some of y'all got love. Y'all probably grew up playing the game, so y'all don't want to do that. But my thing is, do not try to tell me it's not y'all player base that is trash. Y'all player base is horrendous at the game. Absolutely terrible. Can't shoot, can't play no defense, can't create separation, got no basketball IQ whatsoever. You're living in the 2003s of basketball era instead of understanding on how basketball is played nowadays. When we talk about a guard or even a center, there's no way you should be a center and you're finishing the game with 5 and 5. As a 7-footer. That's a Draymond Green stat line, by the way, as a 7-footer. And again, we ain't trying to disrespect Draymond. It's just, bro, it's a video game. How are you 7 foot and you got 5 and 5? You a center. Draymond a power forward. And we understand Draymond's more of a, you know, he a team guy. He's not a, you know, a guy that's gonna go out there and try to drop 40, 30 points. But it's a video game, and y'all putting up 5 and 5 on 7-footers. Like, we don't be trying to tell me it's not old heads. Because they come in the game chat, well, y'all not giving me the ball. Well, maybe because you're on a pier inside and you can't shoot. So when you do get the ball, you're a liability, right? But let me guess, it's not the old heads. We talk about guards. They be having 90 plus threes. Like, I'm tired of reoccurrence. Like I said, if you want to have it, we can do this debate live, bro. And I'll fry any old head that want to have this discussion. Ain't nothing personal. It's all love at the end of the day. But we can have this debate live. We could do it. We really could do it. But when I want to do these live debates, nobody want to come out. Nobody want to come out and have this conversation with J Mid because they know they're not going to have no evidence to talk to J Mid. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything we talk about in this video today, I literally showed y'all evidence and proof of what I was talking about. When we, like I said, the cheaters, the 2K League BS, right? All of this stuff, we talked about it. So anybody that want to have this debate, matter of fact, like, oh, you're wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. Prove it to me why I'm wrong. You can't. You can say it in the comments, but you can't explain to me one-on-one why I am wrong. You can't. I done showed you evidence. I done showed you proof on why. I'm telling y'all this, right? Y'all just be telling me, like, you can make a video on me. You can. But when you make that video, just have facts in the video. That's all I'm saying. You making a video on me now? People that made a video on me before. It's not gonna really do nothing, because once again, when I want to go live and have these debates, nobody wants to do that. It's just like when it comes to people be telling me in the chat like, oh, you don't know how to adjust. But when I did for years, I was on live stream and I was saying, yo, chat, who trying to run? Nobody don't want to run. It's like y'all be doing all of this talking, but when it's time to really show up, that's when they don't want to do it. No, the light's too bright. You know what I'm saying? The light's too bright. They don't want to play the game. They don't play the game as much. It's like all these excuses. But y'all be on my chat talking. Where's the proof? And like I said, it ain't nothing personal. It's all love with me. And that's the thing with me. That's what I don't get. Like when I be okay, well, like, let's have this debate. Let's debate it live, right? You don't want to do it. Why not? Why, you afraid of getting embarrassed? I mean, we just having a debate. It's not like we doing some wager. It's a debate live. I just want to prove to the people on how y'all mindset is and why it is y'all fault. Because like I said, a lot of the old heads, they did complain about the game, and 2K listened to them. Like I'm gonna say, a lot of the Sim Nation people wanted the game to be slower, not as arcadey. 2K kind of listened to y'all, and y'all are still garbage. But y'all won't admit. My issue with that is y'all will never admit, yeah, we're just not that good at the game, and we can't adjust. They don't need to listen to it. But 2K will listen to the Sim Nation people, right? Clearly, because they made the game speed slower and stuff like that, right? And y'all are still bad at the game, bro. And I'm not saying you gotta be a superstar. You gotta go out there, drop 30 a game. I don't do that. I didn't do that. I've never done that when I play 2K on a regular basis. I ain't never do that. I was more of, I could do a little bit of everything. That's why when y'all seen a lot of these highlights in the background, when I had access to this so-called account, I was getting on, like, whether sometimes I had 10 points, 7 assists, 5 steals, 6. I do a little bit of everything. It's called being a team player. My thing is, y'all be making guards and centers and don't be making no impact. But y'all was complaining about fades and so-called the game being cheesy and not basketball, but y'all are still garbage. You know what I'm saying? So if you really feel a certain way, let's have a debate live and we can talk about it. Come get educated. No cap. Come get educated, bro. But here's the thing, J-Man. They're not going to do that with you because they know, once you start cooking, they're going to leave the space. They're going to, man, you're just delusional. How am I delusional when I give you proof and evidence on why I'm telling you this stuff? I done did breakdowns. Until y'all start showing me evidence, then I'm going to listen to y'all. But until then, I'm going to go whatever I got to say because I prove whatever I'm talking about at the end of the day. Now, other than that, if you done sat here and listened to this video for about 30 minutes, that like button is free. If you don't got to sub to me because you probably don't rock with me, but that like button is free. Now, if you rock with J-Mid, that sub button, hit that sub. We trying to hit 5K over here, you know what I'm saying? But that like button is free, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy J-Mid. We out, man. Glove Motion, Ultimate 25. Don't be afraid to come out to them Twitter spaces on the debates. Don't be afraid to get cooked. No cap. I'm ready. Always. I do this shit, fam. There's a reason why you watch me 24/7. I do this shit.